chick that messing with your dog, that law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog, that law. I'm a street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law.
What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to Double G TV. It's your man Reggie. Today we're gonna be doing a cooking video. I'm actually not gonna be cooking. My wife, LA, and my daughter, Auntie Kaay, they are actually gonna be preparing our meal for the day.
What's good, Double G TV? It's your girl LA, and I got a helper today. You guys know her, Auntie Kaay. And today I'm gonna do a little cooking for you guys. Today our main course will be some good old boneless chicken thighs, little mushrooms, thyme, parsley, garlic powder, and some fresh minced garlic. Fresh string beans with garlic and mushrooms, extra virgin olive oil. But this meal works fine with vegetable oil also. For dessert, we're gonna have some cinnamon apple surprise. Got our nutmeg, ground cinnamon, brown sugar, our apple filling, and those Pillsbury. Y'all know about those. I like to trim some of the fat off of my chicken thighs, especially when I'm searing them. Not a lot, just some. You want to make sure that you, first of all, use a separate cutting board, which I have. Yellow for poultry, green for veggies.
Well, a lot of people, they don't really use fresh string beans.
You don't want them to be brown. Chicken back in the container. For our dry rub for the chicken, garlic powder, onion powder, rosemary, some thyme. I'll be honest, I don't use too many measurements when I'm cooking. I cook to taste. Some parsley.
That she bought too much of, because we already had like 6 of them.
Salt and pepper. I know some might think that I just put a lot of seasoning. Look at this little bit of seasoning to all this chicken. So I'm gonna add some EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. You can also prepare this chicken with the seasoning and olive oil the day before and let it sit and rest with those flavors to marinate.
It's marinade.
What? That's not correct. Marinate.
The country version is saying you're marrying it. You see, you're marrying the season.
We're gonna actually season it and then we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes in the refrigerator covered. I always pull the stem off of my mushrooms. You just do a rough chop on your mushrooms. We normally chop them up real fine.
It's okay, I just put them to the side.
If you put it on your plate, you're gonna eat it.
Then if I pick through the food, you're gonna be mad. I don't eat that. I mean, if they're like cute, like, you know, diced really small, I'll eat them, but that's huge.
Y'all already know who I am. Before dinner, we're gonna have a before dinner drink. And doggy dog.
Oh, and YouTube, yes, this is my daughter, and yes, she is of age.
No, she ain't of age for none of y'all. The hell you telling them how old she is for?
Oh my gosh!
And this one is finally of age.
Barely. He only of age for like, how many days has been?
I'll take it.
The recipe I saw was with Miss Is, but we're gonna use actual cinnamon rolls.
Miss LA saw the same one, but with cinnamon rolls. So, our string beans. Again, we're using our EVOO.
Extra virgin olive oil. You sure you want to put mushrooms in it too?
We don't have to.
Alright, I'll be back.
So, again, our little seasoning mixture that we use. I'm going to sprinkle it on our string beans. I am going to cover them. And what we'll be doing with the string beans, basically, we're going to saute them with like a little butter and minced garlic.
What I'm gonna do is, hold on, I'm gonna open them. First, I'm gonna show you Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. This is our first time doing something like this, y'all. Gonna open them up. Gonna take them and cut them in quarters, like this. Sorry, I didn't cut through that one. So it don't really take no time to cut these up. So we're gonna get the apple started.
So we're gonna take our 2 cans cans of apples, add it into a saucepan. So basically what we want to do with our apples is we're going to add a little more brown sugar, a little more cinnamon, and a little more sugar.
You don't measure it. You know.
A little more sugar, a little more brown sugar, a little more nutmeg, and a little cinnamon. We're going to mix those well together.
And we're gonna melt this in the microwave.
Once that's well combined, we'll let that come to a nice little simmer.
Okay, so that's melted butter. We're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of sugar. So we're gonna mix this with the actual cinnamon bites. We're gonna put it back in there for a couple of seconds. Let it melt a little bit more. Okay, here we go.
Sugar into the bottom.
So you can see the brown sugar still sitting. You gotta stir it up more. You don't want it to be clumpy. Let that mix up real good. Mix it all. Just mix it all together. Try to make sure all of them are coated. I can't wait.
It's saying those cook 14 minutes. Oh, and preheat your oven at 400 degrees, guys. Let's check on those apples. They smell wonderful. They really should invent smell-o-vision. 2 more minutes. And once those are done, we're going to add them in to our cinnamon bites and mix them in very well. And put it in the oven for about 20-25 minutes.
You want to make sure that your cinnamon bites get well done because of the moisture, the extra moisture, of course, from the butter and from the apple. It might take a little longer for them to cook.
Our main course is garlic mushroom chicken thighs with sauteed string beans and some baby red mashed potatoes.
So yeah, you put you a little bit of butter. I don't use a little bit of butter. I like a whole lot of butter.
So it's not for the amount of string beans that we have. Or you can use a chicken broth or a beef broth. Now we're going to place our cinnamon bites in because we're making alterations. We're going to cook them for about 7 minutes right now, and then we'll remove them and add our apples. I have a pan, a non-stick pan set up. I'm going to add a little bit of EVO, not a lot because remember my chicken has already been marinated in it. Let them stir up.
You know, butter up, just melt it down. Just put a little bit of garlic. Try to get the butter and garlic mixed in. Those in there. And a little bit of beef broth. I'm going to add a little bit more.
Our timer just went off for our cinnamon bites. Be careful with your pan that you just took out the oven, first of all. So now we're going to add our apple mixture into our bites. And then we're going to mix it in. We're going to take our icing, just going to drizzle it all over. So now let's flip. Now we're going to place our apple bites back into the oven for an additional 14 minutes.
Here I just got water. I'm about to start the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, those look beautiful. Right now they've been simmering for about 10 minutes.
Cover those back up for another 10 minutes.
So once I flip my chicken and let it fry up for about 3 minutes, I'm going to add a top to it to hold in more heat to make sure that my chicken is cooked thoroughly. Once all my chicken has been cooked, I'll set it to the side and I'll show you how to saute up those wonderful mushrooms.
mixed up our red baby garlic mashed potatoes, add a little garlic powder, salt, pepper, and I know y'all see all them butter strings in there. Then our lovely string beans are done. We added a little bit more salt. That's why we said don't add a lot of seasoning.
So I just melted down some butter after finishing up our chicken. Gonna add in your mushrooms. To your mushrooms, you want to add the rest of your seasonings that you put in your chicken and your string beans. And you're going to let those sweat. Pepper, salt, a little more butter. We'll be adding some minced garlic to it, but not right at the moment because you don't want to burn your garlic, people. Burnt garlic does not taste well at all.
Now we're going to add some garlic in here. For the sauce, first in here I just started off with a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of chicken stock. You add the chicken stock in here for the sauce, just thicken it up. It's thickening up already. Add a little bit more chicken stock just to thin it out.
Try this meat first. Chicken smothered in gravy, a little garlic sauce. Still very juicy. Them green beans alright. I could have used a little salt.
Really, nigga?
Salt and pepper. I like those potatoes with that mushroom. Gravy tastes different. I'll try a little bit more of that. Yeah, I like that too. Let me get a little bit more. Let me try the potatoes again. Well, I like it. Everything tastes pretty good. I'm gonna smash this. I'm probably gonna end up going to bed. And I'm gonna save my dessert for after I eat. The meal was a success. Everything turned out to be pretty good. Y'all decided to try it. Let me know how y'all meal turned out. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, hit that bell for notifications if you haven't already done so.
Let's try that out. Let's see what we're working with today. Okay. String beans is good.
With the gravy.
We need a little bit of salt. That's all. Try out these potatoes. Gravy.
I'm gonna try the chicken.
Okay, you know what? Some potatoes is banging. For real. Plus, I just love potatoes. So.
Okay, chicken and gravy. A++.
Tempting. It is juicy. Oh my goodness. I've been up since 3:50 this morning. Went to work, come home, and cooked for my family. It was worth it. I haven't stopped yet. Hope y'all enjoyed us. I'm your girl LA with
Auntie Kaay.
and we out.
Alright.
Deuces.
Bye.
Y'all, this cinnamon apple surprise. It's good.
Y'all gotta get y'all some dairy-free ice cream.
She nasty.
I don't want my stomach to hurt.
Oh, sorry. She lactose.
That's not funny, Mom.
Sorry. That wasn't funny.
Don't trust no chick that messing with your dog. That law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog. That law. I'm a street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law.